Started, but it's still private right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the audio levels before
You make it public.
yeah, before I make it public, just to make sure everything sounds good.
I'll keep it pulled up. I'll keep it pulled up on my phone, so I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah. So all right, that's silly. How come I can't even pull it up on my phone? It's my account. Okay, so I'm gonna mute that. What I'm gonna have you do, since I have it muted, I'm gonna have you like just say a little bit so I can actually listen to the volume. Okay, so I'm gonna mute that. What I'm gonna have you do, since I have it muted, I'm gonna have you like just say a little bit so I
And
can
say
actually
something
listen
now.
to the volume. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna
We
mute
are
that.
back inside the zone
What I'm gonna
with
have
my
you
boy
do,
Lax Zone
since I have it
Gaming.
muted, I'm gonna have you like just say a little bit so I
And
can
say
actually
something
listen
now.
to the volume.
We will be
Yeah, go ahead.
discussing
Okay,
Tengen
so we
Topa
are back
Gurren Lagann
inside the zone.
with
What I'm gonna
my
have
boy
you do,
Lax Zone
since I have it
Gaming.
muted, I'm gonna have you like just say a little bit
All right,
so I
and
can
say
actually
something
listen
now.
to the volume. Now we all good. So what am I? I'm gonna go ahead and mute that real fast. Turn that volume down just a tiny bit. All right. Okay. So go ahead and make it public for the people, and then when I end up doing, I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this out. Make sure everybody knows.
My announcement's going so I can get that link.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh shoot. Plus, it gives some people time to kind of bounce up in here. Dun, dun. And then I'll go ahead and also I'm gonna have to pull it up real here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, It's a little rough start in the beginning, but hey, listen, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, man. We'll do more of these in the future.
Oh yeah, definitely. Dun, ba-dum. Oh crap. Go ahead, copy that link. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, put it in the Discord. All right, what's going on, Funky Monkey? How you doing, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Say I'm gonna let a few more people get up in here before we get to chatting. But got my coffee in hand because I need
Oh boy,
it.
best believe I got me a drink, boy.
Oh man. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What's going on, 2099? All the way from Malaysia, my boy. Let's go.
That'd be the cool thing about
Let's
streaming, man,
go.
and that'd be the cool thing that you want to say, especially coming from the states. You have people from
Yeah.
all over the world.
Oh yeah, all over,
It's
man. Yeah,
so cool.
that's what's yeah, it's crazy. It's like cuz it's like well, it's one of those things you would never expect to be in like contact with any of these people like that, and then the fact that so many people around the world like enjoy what you do, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, your stream, hey, it's looking good, man. Your audio and everything's matching up.
Good.
Yeah, it looks good.
As long as it's not too bad. Like I said, I didn't want it to be like terrible. All right. how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody can hear us really good. Let us know if anything sounds a little bit off, so we can go ahead and take care of that right here and now. We're gonna let it fill up a little bit before we get into the discussion. So, how's everybody doing today? Let us know.
2099 Monkey. Hello. We're gonna answer that pretty soon. V29 99. Seb Warner. That's my guy and a great guy.
Okay. What's up? He said, "Tell that guy Amani and Gurren Lagann's a poop show."
He just want to be the trigger. He just want to trigger people. So cool, man.
Hey. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of people have been saying to check out the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
We like I said, Amani likes traps. What? Am I missing something here?
It's a running joke that my Discord likes to do. They like to clown me with it.
Okay.
I fell for a couple of traps, like you know. Magically thing. I'm trying to think of somebody like you seen Assassination Classroom. Didn't think Nakusa was a girl at first. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all. DK, my boy, what's going on, man? See, you've been missing. First of all, DK, me and you gotta have a little talk. Where you been at? I played Fortnite not too long ago, and I needed a carry, and you weren't there. Where were you at, man? You know what? I think we got quite a few people up in here now. I mean, we can go ahead and get into the discussion. Got my handy dandy notepad. You know, I mean, like I said, I tweeted it out a little bit. Hopefully, all the notifications went out. You know, which you already know how YouTube and their notifications are.
Oh yeah, all the time. Problems with it all the time. It's like
yeah.
The money. Where's the thing? It's right here. I didn't get that. What's wrong with YouTube?
Busy with studying and your back hurts? Yeah, I forgot you in school, man. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, let me know when your next break is because I'm about to break your back because you got a lot of carrying to do. You haven't seen the show? Are you trolling? Is this a troll? I do. I got my own troll. His name is Terrence. I don't know where you at, but biggest troll I got, and I love it.
Yeah, man, right. I love these trolls. I PNR Seth Runner, the great guy.
Yeah.
You know this whole trap thing, but
yeah, my boy Terrence, he makes my chat enjoyable because he's such a huge troll, man.
It'd be pretty funny.
Yeah. So all right. So first topic I want to start us off with is pretty much I'll have you go first. What were your thoughts on the show before watching it, and then what are your thoughts on it after finishing the series?
I'll say, man, this is why you're my guy. Because I really wanted to start off by saying how my first impressions of Gurren Lagann. Now, I'm gonna say this first. Okay, I hear you say Gurren Lagann. And you know, I say Gurren Lagann because that's what the dub says. But it's the dub say Gurren say like how you say it.
The sub usually they kind of say it's like close to how they say it in English, but it's like pretty much almost how I say it. But I'm notorious for butchering names anyway.
Oh man,
like,
you and me both.
Listen. See, we talking about Gurren Lagann, but I gotta jump into Code Geass really fast.
Go ahead.
People hated that I called Colin Kaylin. I would call her Kaylin all the time. I'm like, it's too late. She's Kaylin. I don't care.
Like your boy right here said. Okay, DK said, stand your ground for pronunciation.
Oh yeah, he knows. He knows me. Yeah, I'm gonna stand my ground. What's going on, YP? How you doing, man? But I mean, either way is fine. As long as people know what you mean, then no harm, no foul. So you know.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Man, all right. So yeah, people telling me to watch Gurren Lagann. People was telling me to watch, react to it. It won my voting poll, like it won yours.
Yeah.
Nowadays for anime, especially nowadays for anime, it's like visual animations are nowadays make anime, like good anime, you know, good. It's like 10%. Like 10%. It's a little small. But you know, when it doesn't, especially when you're trying to get somebody onto anime and you look and you'll point somebody out to Gurren Lagann and you be like, hey, this is a really good show. You should watch it.
Yeah.
And then they'll watch something like Black Clover and they'll see, well, Black Clover's animation visuals, their graphics look better than Gurren Lagann. So I mean, I don't know if I'll like Gurren Lagann. But
right.
Yeah, I getting into Gurren Lagann when I first saw it, I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I'm not a judgmental person. I'm gonna give anything a try.
Exactly.
Try as long as it's good. Like, okay, I mean, it's not bad as bad as what I'm talking about. I mean, it looks enjoyable.
And that was my thoughts on it too, because I mean, I heard the name before, but I didn't know anything about this show. Like, nothing. I didn't know what it was about. Nothing. So when it won my poll, I was surprised because I'm like, what is this show? I know every other show that I put on this poll. This is the one show that people keep recommending that I have no idea about. So I'm like, I'm going to throw it on there. And it destroys everything. I'm like, okay. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm going into this blind. I'm going to watch the first episode. Now, I have these 2 rules for any show that I watch. Openings usually kind of get me. If I like the opening, I'm generally going to like the show. And usually the first episode. Now, usually one or the other. If one's lacking and the other one is kind of like up there, I'll still give it a try. But with Gurren Lagann, I love the opening and the first episode because they did a great job with that first episode, and that leads into the next topic because we'll get into our thoughts on after the show later on. But that leads into the next topic of I wanted to know your thoughts on like what did you think about the pacing of events because like I said with the first episode, they didn't spend that long. You know, underground. Like first episode, they got straight into that action. I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
But what are your thoughts on the pacing of the events of the show?
The pacing, in my opinion, was pretty fair. Like, yeah. At first, I was thinking like, yeah, well, are we going to have like some kind of underground adventures for the next 2 or 3 episodes? And Simon and I'm always talking about seeing the surface and everything. Then they just do it. Yeah. I felt the way how it happened, especially when Simon got a hold of Lagann. The pacing was good for me. The pacing was good.
Yeah. I think the pacing was really good, even because it seemed like this show had 27 episodes to deliver a full story, and I think it really did a great job with it. And the fact that they even hit me with a time skip, because I'm a fan of time skips. I'm like, okay.
Depends on how you do it.
Yeah, it depends on how you do it because, I mean, I could be, one of the rare few here, but especially the people in the chat too. But I enjoyed the time skip with One Piece. Like, I'm like, okay, I like that. A lot of people say, they didn't really get that much stronger. I'm like, come on. No spoilers, but, something happened before the time skip, and when they came back, it was like no challenge. I'm just saying.
But that time skip for Gurren Lagann, yes, like.
But I love that. Yeah. I liked it simply because I would even say because when we were talking about pacing just now, episode. I would probably even say 17, 18, and 19. Those are pretty much the episodes where they. 17 was when they started the time skip, right?
Yep.
Because 16 was that recap, and then 17. So yeah, I would even say even with it, you go from the first 15 episodes being nothing but pretty much action, and then you get 17, 18, and 19 where I enjoyed it for the part that it wasn't so much about the action, but more about setting up the plot that was about to happen.
It's in the world building
because. Exactly. So, because I mean, they threw us. How many years was it? What, 5 or something?
It was like Casimo was what
7 years, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, they gave us that big time skip, and like I said, that whole that world development, with Yoko going off and doing what she's doing and everything like that. All that was needed to kind of understand, what's about to happen, and especially who we gonna talk about. Starts with an R. Oh my God! We're gonna talk about.
Boy, I've been waiting on this.
We're gonna talk about him because, oh my God! Matter of fact, because that's actually my next little bullet point here is character development. But we're gonna start off with Rossiu, however you want to pronounce it, because even when I first started the series, I used to call Simone Simon. They hated it. But I'm like, I'm sorry, my bad. But anyways, also for all you in the comment section, we will be doing. I will be taking viewer questions towards the end. So hold your questions until the end. Then we'll be answering all those. But Rossiu, I mean, when he first got introduced into the show, I didn't care for him anyway, because I'm just like, okay, this dude is he's just this sheltered dude who, whatever. His beliefs of his village were strong with him, and so
which is cool.
The fact that, yeah, it was cool and all. It seemed like, of course, with the help of people in the comments section, and I mean, of course, me rewatching the episode and stuff like that, I understood why he was doing the things that he did, that after that time skip. I still stand by the fact that he was doing too much. Like, I don't care what nobody say. He was trying to overthrow Simone the whole time. I don't care.
Yeah, that's how I was feeling, because it's just people see the Rossiu fan base out there. I say Rossiu. The Rossiu fan base out there, because they just believe in, like, what is best, what is the best for everything all around, and what's the best decision, which is what Rossiu is always talking about. Which led to a whole bunch of other stuff that just made you just so mad. Dude,
man,
we want to fight.
Listen, he was pushing me to a point where I'm just like, I was looking forward to every single person that came across him. I'm like, I kept saying it. I'm like, I need somebody to crack him in his chin. Like, somebody, one person.
I was hoping Kittan would do it.
I was hoping he was going to do it, man. I was like, this is your time. First of all, he got your little sister wrapped around his finger, which already was making me mad, because I'm just like, okay. Like, first of all, you over here dissing your brother for this dude? But whatever. So I'm like, Kittan, this is your job. Crack him in his chin. And when he missed, I was like, dude, you had one job. Yeah. But then when my boy Simone stepped up and he hit me with those lines. He hit me with those lines. I was like, oh man. I was like, don't tell him to grit the teeth. Don't tell him to grit the teeth. Oh man. Yo. And best believe, especially all y'all that's watching right now, we will be talking about the man, the myth, the legend, Kamina.
Oh,
trust me.
Oh my God, my heart aching already.
Bro, we will be talking about him, because I don't care. I loved everybody in the show, but ain't nobody taking that mantle of favorite character. Kamina will be the favorite. Damn it, he is the favorite. Boy. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and because we still in the character development arc of this conversation right now.
Right.
So let's go ahead and talk about Simone. So Simone, you already know. He started off kind of just like this kid who just kind of did his own thing. He's just like, I'm gonna dig these holes.
That's what I'm good at. That's what I do.
Exactly. I'm gonna go about my business. And the only person that was really looking out for him was this bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I respect that, And so, that's also why it makes sense why what happened in Kamina left such a mark on his heart, man. Like, it left a mark on me.
Like, for me, Kamina, I tell you what, man. Out of a lot of anime, I've seen a good number of anime, a lot of anime, and I've seen some pretty hardcore badass characters.
Yeah.
Like, literally, Kamina himself, the way he talk, his swagger, everything about Kamina. That man is a badass. He's my number one badass character. He's over a lot of people.
I agree with you on that, because when he talked with confidence. That man knew, like, it ain't. Listen, his rule was like, we don't run away. We keep moving forward. And the fact of the matter was, to this day, I love this line that Vero hit Simone with in the jail when he said, even Kamina was able to handle me on his own. I was like,
yes. Oh fuck.
I was like, first of all, Viral, he got so much respect from me. But the fact of the matter was, again, it was true. Kamina was fighting Viral 1v1 outside of a gunman. Like, boy. And that's why I kept asking. I was like, does Viral know if Kamina's dead? I kept asking that because, like, he didn't know. And I was like, every time he fought Gurren Lagann, he was probably thought he was fighting Kamina, but he was not.
But he wasn't. Exactly.
And I thought that was crazy. I was just like, yo, this whole time. And I was like, but I do like that he kind of like, he's like, okay, well, Kamina's dead. You know, I would have loved to fight him, but Simone, you're going to take that mantle. Now I got to beat you down. But, yo, Kamina, and I said this in the show many times. I really enjoyed how this man, he died in episode 8, but it seemed like he lived on in every single episode.
Every episode, especially the last 2.
Ah, DK, get out of here before you get spoiled. Get out of here, man. But yeah, it's like I said, every single episode. This man, Buta, yo, we gotta pay respects to Buta also.
Man, Buta, boy,
one of the OGs of Team Daiguren. Shoot, but yeah, like I said, yo. Every single episode, I felt like Kamina was still there. No matter whether it was Simone just talking or whether they might hit us. And the thing about it, they hit us with very few flashbacks with him in them. But even still, without even having him in the picture, just them mentioning his name or even talking about his values, it felt like he was still in the show, you know?
Yes. And see, how did you feel after the events of episode 8, man? Did you, like...
Bro, I felt the same way as Simone. Like, I was broken, man. I was done. Yeah, roll, fight the power.
Man, that is the line right there. I heard that. The cool thing about that line, they made a bunch of versions to that song for the anime.
Yeah. Yo, that shit's nice. But yeah, like I said, I was broken after Simone. Like I said, I felt exactly what Simone felt. And I didn't think the show was gonna be the same. Like, I was like, why so early? Like, we still have so many episodes. Exactly. Why is he already out of the show?
And I was just like, when I first saw it, the first thing I said to myself when he died, bro, the first thing I said to myself was, like, why would y'all do this? It's supposed to be Kamina and Simone to the end. They brothers.
Exactly. And it was crazy because it's like, and then I think, yeah, 3 episodes of depression. But you remember, it was very few times where Kamina actually showed, like, I wouldn't even say weakness, but he showed there was only a few times where he actually showed, like, I guess signs that he was just a normal man who just wasn't all, like, talk. And that's when he saw that his dad died.
Right, yes, at the beginning, yep.
Yeah, and, you know, the emotion kind of took over, but he bounced back, you know? He was like, nah, we're going to keep moving forward. And so it was like things like that. It was like, yo, this man, he got that drive. And even when he was fighting that last fight, this man obviously was he was using pure willpower to finish that fight.
Oh, man. I like, it's like, he was dead, right? Like, he was just already dead, but his will just...
Oh, yeah.
Just, you know.
Yeah. It was that spiral energy, man.
That hit me in the chest, man. That's what made me tear up, man. I'm like,
bro. Like, I'm notorious for letting the thug tears fall. Like, my people know I call them boys them thug tears. Like, damn it, I'm a man, but I shed them. I don't care.
I was with you, man, because I was watching your reactions, man. I teared up all over again.
It hurt so bad, man. Because I'm just like, yo, this dude, he instantly was my favorite character in this show, and I'm just like, why is he gone already? Like, it almost made me not want to watch the show anymore because I'm just like, what more can you give me?
What more? What can you give me? And Simone?
Simone stepped up, and I heard. Whew, matter of fact, let's talk about episode 11 when he stepped up. I think it was episode 11 when he finally hit us with that speech.
All right, that was after he was going through his depression.
Yeah, Nia finally got through to him, which I called. I was like, Nia was gonna be the reason where he was gonna finally bounce back. And I was like, yo, when he freaking stood out there, who the hell do you think?
Oh, man, that is the number. Look, that's my favorite line of all in there. Who the hell do you think I am?
Exactly. I'm like, man. I'm like, boy, boy, boy. And then when the whole squad use it at the end, who the hell do you think we are?
Yeah.
I was like, y'all better. Boy, that line right there. There's few lines where it's just like this show just makes it great. It's who the hell do you think I am? Grit those teeth. I think there's one more that really stuck with me. I can't think what it is.
I bet it's this one.
But
I bet it was don't believe in yourself, believe in me.
Yep.
Believe in the company.
That's right. Exactly.
Bro, I promise you, when he first said that episode 1, like when he first said that episode 1, I'm just sitting there laughing, like, are you serious? But he keeps on saying it.
Exactly.
Oh man, that shit powerful.
Oh yeah, yeah. I agree, YB. He's only in the show for such a short amount of time and he leaves such a massive impact. Yeah. Like I said, you know, this man gone episode 8, but lasted and he was throughout the entire series. And matter of fact, another person who has quite a bit of character development, Yoko. Like I would have never expected her to want to be a teacher or to want to, you know, even go that route. I never expected that. I mean, she kind of did show a little interest early on about like, you know, because you know she couldn't like read and all that stuff. When Ron was like showing her like that little device or whatever. But I never would have expected like she wanted to like teach kids and everything like that. But also she went through her little phase of jealousy, which was expected, you know. It was like, but when she got jealous of Nia, I was like, hold on, Nia's too sweet. You can't be jealous of Nia. She harmless.
Bro, Yoko, I love Yoko. You know, she was the embodiment. She had everything I love for a female character.
Oh yes, yeah.
Crazy. Like she is literally, when it comes to romance, she was the back burner of everything.
Yeah.
That's happy.
Because I mean, it's crazy, man. I never knew what that acronym that people were using for what it meant. Yeah, I was like, oh, it makes sense. It's like I understand it with Kamina because I mean, if we're gonna be, I mean, yeah, it was. I was like, okay, one, like is she gonna have another love interest? I wasn't expecting Kittan until when she came back. And like when she first came back from the island, that's when I kind of suspected that he had a little thing for her. That was when Simone was still in the prison, and that's when so that's when I was like, oh, okay. She hit him with that line about her having kids and stuff.
Oh, he was like, what?
He's like, hold on. He's like, what done happened? Hold on.
Like we'll get into it, but man, Kittan, boy.
Yeah, oh my gosh, man. That's another one. Like Kittan, man, he was somebody who I didn't think I was gonna like as much as I did.
Right.
Just because I'm like, okay, like why would I like him when he got his 3 sisters there? Like, like I ain't worried about him, you know.
When I first seen Kittan, I thought he was just you know comic relief. I'm like, oh well.
Exactly. It's like he had this little banter with Kamina in the beginning, you know, and then, but it's just like I said, I didn't expect him to be such a likable character, but he definitely was I wouldn't even say a good replacement, but because also you had to take into account he was older than Simone, so he did kind of have that certain level of maturity that was, I could almost say, kind of replace Kamina in a way.
And Alexander Fernandez just said it. Kittan kind of filled the hole that comes.
Oh, yep. He did just say that. Yep. But I think that right there is. I think that's what made it hit a lot harder when he did what he did. One, because he was already ready to put his life on the line. Like when the anti-spirals like really first started attacking, and he just took out the shotty. He's like, get them out of here. I'm gonna handle this. Right there, I thought he was dead. I was like, hold on.
That moment right there, I was like, because it was so crazy.
I was like, don't you do it. Do not kill this man right here. Little did I know what was gonna happen later on. Like
it was so like when that episode came on when he had the shotgun and everything, I thought he died right there. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't handle this. I can't. It's I'm like it's too soon. It's too soon. Oh my gosh. But I really and why I guess I can compare him again to Kamina in a way. He went out similar to Kamina. Like he went out fighting, you know,
Fighting
and it's
fighting
just
like hell.
exactly, and like he legit put his life on the line to make sure that they could at least pretty much have a brighter future. Like he had he had a lot to risk his life for. I mean, he had his little niece, he had his sisters,
Oh,
and of course the rest of the team.
Like
But
even the way how he died was he even took the page. He was like, "Nah, I'm this time. Nah, I'm if I'm going, I'm not gonna say anything like later, buddy, or
yeah, 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 yeah.
going out in a badass with blaze of glory."
Right, right. He's like, mm. He's like, nah. And then when he hit me with the Giga drill, I was like, oh no, he didn't. I was like,
He cannot get a drill break.
the level of feels in this show is ridiculous, man. Like, oh my gosh, and I'm still upset. I'm still upset because everybody keeps pointing out this one thing that I said, and when they were fighting the anti-spiral, and I was like, oh shoot, at least Nia didn't die.
Oh man.
And then literally, next thing you know,
I saw that
boom.
episode.
I'm like, are you? That hurt me so bad, and I don't think I had that part in the video, but I definitely noticed it. I probably had to cut it out, but I did see when she started like fading when they were still fighting, and Simone noticed.
Yeah, right.
I saw that part. Yeah, I saw it, but I was like, no. But then I'm like, okay. So that's when they both realized what was gonna happen. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Because when I was watching your
That's
reaction yesterday, man, I was like, "Oh, this poor." So he said, "Yeah, Nia's still out there." Then, at the weight, like, "Oh no, man.
bro.
I would just kept them anti spirals around. That was going to happen."
Man, that hurt so hard. That oh my gosh, I was like, and that also because I was gonna ask you, what did you were you satisfied with the ending of the show?
As far as Simone, just wandering, just going to wander the world, and
Mm-hmm.
Dari being the successor of the core drill.
Yeah.
That happened. Yeah, I actually was satisfied because the ending, anime, what makes anime cliche endings is that they always give out the super happy ending at the end.
Right.
And it's
And
always good. It's a good thing to have that balance between, like, oh my god, well, oh well, and happy, like, that kind of thing. Sad and happy ending.
yeah.
Balance of it.
See, and I ain't gonna lie to you. What's going on, Enzo? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on that cliche because I was like, as much as I love the ending, I really enjoyed it. I like how everything panned out. I like how they gave us that like 20-year future peak and all that stuff. Just to kind of see where everybody was. But I ain't gonna lie, the best ending for me would have been with Nia. Damn it. It's like
True.
I needed that. I was looking forward to that. I was like, he had a thing for her a long time ago, and I was like, she finally broke down and said yes to marrying him. And then I'm just like, I mean, yeah, they did get married. That's cool. But I'm just like, man, why'd you have to take this from me? But nonetheless, like I said, I enjoyed the ending. I think they did a really good job with it, and also another callback to when they were in that infinite Tsukiyomi.
Right, because it's funny because it's funny because, like, you said it, I said it in my rap. I said, "Oh, like an infinite Tsukiyomi."
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly what it is.
He's like, anybody that watched Naruto, specifically all the way up to that arc in Shippuden, then you already know what that was, and there was just no way to not kind of connect that and be like, yo, that's exactly what that is.
Exactly. Living the dreams they want. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Alexander, I agree with that though. I think it is also a good idea that he didn't force himself to keep piloting Gurren Lagann. Yeah, he did his job and just pass it on to the next generation. Yeah, like back to that. The whole first of all, when they hit me with Kamina and that, boy,
Oh, which one? Oh,
boy,
during the little when he was trying to wake up.
Yeah, because at first I thought I was like, okay, this is how Kamina got his glasses and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh no, this is just like an alternate like kind of little reality kind of thing. Like this isn't like a flashback. No. So
What I
I'm
thought it
like,
was at
okay.
first.
Me too, because I'm like, wait, when did they ever come across like all these jewels and stuff? Like, when was this? I was like, okay, but then as it started playing out, I'm like, okay, and then I knew it. Well, obviously I knew it wasn't real when this wasn't no real Kamina. This wasn't no man.
That was a joke.
Like,
so just keep begging
like, yeah. I'm like, boy, that wasn't the real Kamina. And then when he popped up behind him, I was like, yo. That's when it hit me. I'm like, yo, this man, Kamina, why'd you have to do it to me? It was bad enough that they keep talking about you, but with you actually in my face, you talking.
Turned
that
around
moment right there.
See, that was my favorite moment of the show. See him turn around, Kamina right there. I have to do anything.
Man, that it was, man, it was so. Like I said, this show, man, it was such a great ride from episode 1 all the way to episode 27. Like, I was always just so eager to even just start recording it because I was just like, yo, because I know I'm in for a treat. I'm in for a treat. And it just got more exciting, more exciting, more exciting. And then let's talk about Viral, Lord Genome, and even the anti-spirals. So silence with Yoko holding the TV. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
but let's talk about them. So I always enjoyed Vero as a character. Like he was always like, I was really glad they never killed him off.
Just because you was a Vero fanboy out there.
Yeah. Like so when they finally started working together, I was like, oh no, they didn't. I'm like, yes.
He's a part of Gurren.
But exactly. So the whole thing, my whole thought process with Lord Genome, Viral, even the anti-spirals was, it's just one of those cases where everybody was doing what they thought was right. Like the anti-spirals did what they did because they thought that was the best solution.
Our power destroys everything.
Yeah, Lord Genome, being someone who's fought the anti-spirals, thought, okay, I'm gonna land here on Earth and I'm gonna make sure that all these humans stay on the ground.
That's which and I was just like, wow.
Yeah, which is crazy because it would seem like that wasn't the case, but it was. Like that was the reality. He, in his own like way, he was trying to keep humanity alive. So it was that in itself was like crazy, and just having that whole realization was like, it was a bit mind blowing because I'm like, you would have never thought that at all, and then once it comes with the anti-spirals attacking, and of course we would have never got this truth if Rossiu would have never, I guess, dug up Lord Genome's head.
It's true. That is true.
Like we would have never knew his thought process of why they would have, honestly, they wouldn't have even, I guarantee they wouldn't have even beaten the anti-spirals without his head, because he gave them a lot of knowledge, a lot of tips, a lot of knowledge they just didn't have,
His body back at the end with Simone.
Oh man, when he hit me with the Lizengan or whatever it was called, boy, he had that classic stance, had them arms crossed. I'm like, boy.
Oh, when they cross, they like anybody in that show. That is the man. That is the manliest shit up. When they cross their arms.
Exactly.
So
my gosh, man.
When Simone, got over the depression momentarily and just rose up with his Lagann with his arms folded.
Yep, overload.
That was awesome.
Yes. That right there, I was like, yo, respect to that man, Lord Genome, man. Like, I don't care if you is just his consciousness or his dead consciousness, I don't know, but respect to that man. Shoot.
It's like, crazy because from episode 1 to episode 14 or episode 15, I should say, it's like they could have. It was so great how they did those 15 episodes. They could have ended the series right there.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have because they've already beaten Lord Genome, and the series could have been done. Like, and it honestly, it would have been cool because it was like, okay, then they only killed Kamina off halfway through the season, or through the series. But they kept it going, and they did a good job. Like, cause a lot of times when the show continues, it could just get,
down.
it could go, yeah, it can go downhill. But with this, it actually got better. Like, it kept getting better. So yeah, that it was good. They did a really good job with this show. Like, and it's crazy because I look back on it, I'm like, I can't believe, one, I had never really heard of this show, and two, that I missed out on it so long ago. Because I can only imagine how I would have been if I watched it when I was younger. Oh my gosh. Like, shoot, I would have been a wreck because I would have been just jumping off the walls and everything.
It's so crazy. That's the one thing about your reactions, dude. Every time, the Gurren Lagann itself got some major power. I see that man bulking up. I said, that man feel that power, man. Hell
yeah. boy, you just don't know. I'm telling you, and like, that's my thing, man. It's like it's one of those things. Like, I mean, a lot of people might think it might be a little extra, but that's just me, man. When I get hype, I get hype. I gotta let it show.
I feel that, man. Yeah.
It's like it's that passion, man. And I have it's in all my descriptions or whatever. It's like I'm just somebody who's fueled by passion, man. And when I get passionate about something, I'm passionate. I'm passionate. God damn it.
That's really good to have especially when you're reacting to shows people like.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, you ultimately, as much as you do want to, provide those reactions to shows that people want to see you react to, you have to feel some type of way towards that show. You can't, because I can honestly tell you right now, if I had to watch something that I'm not into, it would be boring. It would, because I'm just like, I wouldn't be interested in it, But with this show right here, it was not hard at all. It was not hard. Like I said, from episode 1, when Lagann first hit me with the little green yell, I'm like, oh boy, no he didn't. I'm like, oh this show, my goodness. They
honestly,
such a great ride, man.
Let me ask you, how did you because you liking Kamina himself and the Simone connection right there before episode 8, how did you expect the series to keep going?
Honestly, I felt like what was gonna happen if it didn't happen, like if what happened to Kamina didn't happen, I felt like what was gonna happen was they were gonna keep going. They were gonna take out that general, whatever. And again, what they planned on doing, taking his Daiguzan, they were gonna take it. And what was gonna happen was, instead of like Simone fighting Lord Genome, it would have been Kamina and Simone fighting Lord Genome. Yeah, it would have been both of them fighting together. And honestly, you saw that Simone was able to take out Lord Genome with just his spiral energy alone. But imagine Kamina. Come on. That man had nothing but energy in him. So, Lord Genome wouldn't have been ready. And the fact of the matter is, Kamina was up for that fight. So, I mean, when Lord Genome started fighting Lagann, and just with his body, I'm just like, well, first of all, this dude said, screw Lazingan, I'm going to fight you myself. I'm like, what? Like, that threw me back. But I think, now, I don't know where it would have went after that if it came to that. Like, I feel like once they would have beat Lord Genome, I feel like at that point the series would have been done, because, I mean,
that's pretty.
I wouldn't know. But again, with Kamina's death came a lot of passion, a lot of drive, and it pushed them to do what they had to do. So, because he was a factor to all of them. Like, even Kittan mentioned him multiple times. Like, he at one point said, "Oh, that guy probably would have said it a lot better." Blah 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 blah, and all stuff like that.
And he said some stuff. He said some stuff to fire Simone up.
But yeah, Simone, of course, like I said, out of everybody took it the hardest when it did happen. But I feel like he bounced back tougher than everybody, and he did what he had to do. You know, he stepped up. You know, as the leader of Team Gurren, he stepped up.
Did it surprise you that? Did it surprise you that almost everything that was big in the show was some kind of what you call it? Was just some kind of face.
Oh, a gunman.
It was a gunman. Yes.
Yeah.
Gunman. I was thinking the whole Earth was a gunman at first.
I'm telling you, I'm like, cause every time you would look around, I'm like, wait, that was a gunman? Hold on, like, I'm like, cause I mean, when you was in Rossiu's village, that was a gunman down there. Which I wouldn't have thought that, and I mean, well, of course, I kind of did think it a little bit, but wasn't expecting it. And then the fact that Lorgenome's whole little area or whole little like thing was a big old gunman. I'm like, what is going on here? Like everything's a gunman. It was just crazy. It was like I said. Oh, and we gotta talk about that scene when Yoko was protecting her kids. Yes, man,
yes.
When she's like, let me go grab my gun because they over here doing they trying to hurt my kids. Yo, that was so epic, man.
Number one teacher right there.
Damn right.
It's crazy. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect Yoko to, be a teacher. I didn't expect it.
Yeah. Was not expecting it at all. Like she, like I said, a lot of people made a lot of growth. Like just character development wise, a lot of people they changed a lot over the course of the show. And whether it was good or bad, I mean, for the most part, I don't think anybody had any bad character development. Like I'll even say Rossiu. Like I don't think his character development was bad. Of course, he had his own ideals that he was trying to kind of force. But once that he got punched in that jaw, he's like, hold on, I got a little crazy. Let me kind of reel it back a little bit, And even then, I would say after that moment happened, he kind of was like, let me get on board. Like, let me have faith in this man because everybody else has faith in this man,
Hey, he was up and down when that happened. He was up and down. Like there were moments where he just like, oh, it's hopeless. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's hopeless.
Yeah, exactly.
It was one particular time it was one episode that I was just really just upset at the people of the new Kamina city. They was upset at Simone. Then they riot and everything. They didn't knock down Kamina statue. I'm like, are you ungrateful people?
First of all, right there, that was strike 3. They got all the strikes for that one. Like there was no strike 1. You could talk all y'all want about Simone, but y'all touched that statue. I'm like, nah. Y'all done messed up. But yeah, they were ungrateful. Like y'all were literally living underground just not too long ago. The actions of what Simone did, is the reason why y'all are on the surface. And y'all are ungrateful because y'all done got spoiled. And like, are you serious? Like, come on. Like that right there, that really made me mad. I was just like, and then look at the guy who, well, I mean, I would say look at the guy that they really trying to like root for. He was ready to freaking leave all of them.
Leave all of y'all, like as long as we save a good number of people.
Exactly. And even that plan, I mean, obviously, I knew they were gonna run into a trap. You're going in space where they're at. That was stupid anyway. But I knew that plan wasn't gonna succeed. You talking about you trying to get all these people on that ship and only pretty much have enough food or pretty much be in space for a year. Are you really gonna have enough food and water and all that stuff to provide all those people food for a year?
I was holding that because they had some cattle they had some animals up on the ship.
Yeah. But
then people would have started. I see it now. People would have started getting food started getting scarce and everything, and there we have it.
Man, I don't know. That was just. It was like a lot going on, and I'm kind of glad that they didn't dwell on it for too long. Like with that whole, like just like the whole like I guess political stuff. It wasn't too political, like not like that Code Geass. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. The
But
level of
they
political is what
didn't.
I'll take from Gurren Lagann.
Yeah. They didn't dwell on it for too long, and they got right back to the action soon after that. So it was just like that's why I say the pacing of this show, like the events of the show, was great. Like they pretty much they gave you what you needed to know, and then you moved on. They gave you what you needed to know, you moved on. It, they did a really good job, a really good job. Like I said, and also, I mean, with this show right here, I've said this many times. Like, of course, my top five changes quite often, but for the most part, a lot of the shows stay in there. Like Yu Yu Hakusho will always be in my top five.
But yeah.
Like always, I don't care what nobody say.
But two for me right
Yu Yu
there.
Hakusho, yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter, which a lot of people keep asking me to watch it. I've already seen it.
Oh yeah.
Hunter x Hunter. Oh my gosh. Regardless, Gurren Lagann definitely jumped up in the top five spot really fast. I'm not saying it's always gonna be there because, like I said, it can change. But
And
there's a
top
few
five
shows
hits
that
all the
just
time.
yeah. It's just like only like one or two that always will stay in there, and they're mostly nostalgia. Like they what I grew up on, you know. Oh, Naruto's not in my top five, sir.
Oh really?
No,
Oh.
sir. No. Not mine. Be honest with you, it actually be more of a. It would be more of a unpopular show in my opinion, or unpopular opinion of a show.
Like
That would most likely be in there. Like for me, I would say Yu Yu Hakusho. Again, Hunter x Hunter. Oh, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood will always be in there. Um, it usually varies, but I love Bleach. Like I'm about to start picking up the manga because I need to. I put it off long enough. I had to, but not even. Of course, yeah, Bleach has its fillers too, but for the most part, I enjoyed the action that I got from it. Because I'm not too hypercritical like a lot of people. Like I'm not gonna beat a show down because of this, because of that. You know, I've actually never seen JoJo or Fist of the North Star, but I do see that they put that Fist of the North Star dude in Jump Force.
sir, Kenshiro.
Yeah, I did see that. I've been meaning to watch JoJo though. I might need to though.
I've been meaning to watch it myself.
Yeah, a lot of people keep asking, but yeah. We just finished the Ranka arc. Hey, go ahead.
I was surprised. Well, how you feel about Dragon Ball?
Like the original, like
Dragon Ball
OG
Z,
Kid Goku. Oh, okay.
You know,
Oh, okay. So I love Dragon Ball. Like when Goku's a kid, I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, I have to break it up into arcs because as a whole, yeah, it was my childhood. You know, I grew up on it, love it. I would definitely say nostalgia purposes, I enjoyed the Saiyan arc. You know, because that's when we first got Vegeta and Goku going at it and all that. Didn't care much for the Namek arc. It was very long and drawn out. I didn't care for it.
I understand.
Cell Saga obviously is one of my favorites. I even enjoy the Buu Saga. A lot of people didn't enjoy the Buu Saga, but I enjoyed it. Um, Even some, and there's even like characters that I wish they would ever bring back is PyCon. I would love for them to bring PyCon back. That would be awesome. But as a whole, like I said, I enjoyed Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. Unpopular opinion, I enjoyed Dragon Ball GT. Um, Unpopular opinion, I enjoyed the last half of Super. First half was well, I didn't enjoy the Black Goku arc. I really did not enjoy that arc at all. One because I didn't enjoy it because it stopped making sense with the Patara earrings and Trunks getting that Zenkai boost with the spirit sword thing. I'm like, what?
That's all hope.
Hope my listen. Ooh, okay, Mr. Bojangles. I'm gonna answer this right now. I know it's not a question, but Death Parade is a great anime. Never seen it, but I love that intro. I love that intro. Everybody, hit your hands. What? but I don't know. The Goku Black arc was just. I enjoyed moments, but again, as a whole, it was just like it wasn't that. It was too much back and forth between past and future, or present and future to me. I was like, yeah.
Right.
But like I said, but as a whole, the series, Dragon Ball as a series as a whole, I enjoy it. Like it's again nostalgia, my childhood, things like that.
Let's see. I wanted to ask you, what was your favorite? So going back with Gurren Lagann, what was your favorite moment out of everything? Whether it was good, sad, whatever.
My favorite moment. I would probably say my favorite moment was. Man, that is so tough because there's so love Rurouni Kenshin. That's actually another one that's actually varies in my top 5. Dang it, there's so many great moments. I would probably say my favorite moment in Gurren Lagann was probably when the anti-spiral was like about to wipe Neo away, and that just boy, that made me so mad. That made me. I was like, yo, he's about to get rid of her entire being. And when she started pointing that ring at him, I was like, oh boy, you about to get knocked the hell out. That's what's about to happen. And so when they popped up, and then they kind of like the whole squad was just standing outside. I was just like, yo, what's up? What's up? I'm like, yo.
Didn't Gurren Lagann pop out that ring?
Yeah, that's the point right there. Yeah. That's when they were just broken out of the Infinite Tsukiyomi. Oh my gosh, that was such a dope moment for me. Just because, like I said, it was just they were just like dead eyeing this dude, like, yo, what's up? And then he caught baby girl. He's like, I was like, bro, wrap her up. She butt naked. Give her some clothes. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I'm like, boy. Shoot. But yeah, because there's so many moments. It's just almost so hard to choose from.
Right. It's for me.
Oh, that was good. 2099. That was actually a good one.
Oh yeah. For me, my favorite moment is very. It varies between. I just love. Kittan going out, man. That was my favorite moment.
Yeah, it was a big moment right there because
I was going through so much emotion at that time, and I completely it almost went over my head that he attained spiral power.
Yeah. Hey, it's almost like that. He had that moment from Hercules where he was willing to give his life up. He became a god.
It's that between that and I don't know if you've seen it yet, but the uncensored version of episode 6.
I still haven't seen it, but so many people are loving that part. They keep telling me I need to see it. I'm just like, I keep forgetting. I be getting so sidetracked. I do need to check it out.
Even if because I don't know exactly how the episode goes, but right when they do that flashback, you can watch that part and then cut it off wherever part you caught up with.
Right.
That part, it's worth it, man.
Yeah. Hey, that's mine too, my man. That's mine too, my man. Hercules all day.
All-time favorite Disney movie?
Oh yeah, that's mine. Hercules. I am on my way. I can go the distance. I'll beat the odds. Someday I'll be strong. Let me stop. What?
Kamina is dead. What you talking about? His death? Yeah, that was probably that was. I can't even choose out of both of them, man. It's just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There were so many great moments in that show. It's like, because again, yeah, I mean, even though it was a sad moment, just before his death, the way just the willpower that Kamina had was a good moment. Um, Even yeah, again, Simone's speech, that was a great moment because that's him coming back, from being in such a rut for like 2 episodes. Like we just saw depressed Simone, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Hold on, no, I'm not Kamina. I'm not my bro. I'm Simone.
Taking, not trying to be Kamina.
Yeah, and then when he pulled the glasses down with the tears, I'm just like, oh my god, boy, don't do it to me.
Oh
Don't
man,
do it to me.
when Simone was about to, when Simone was they was about to go up to the, and fight the anti-spire right there, and his glasses evolved. He turned to communist. Then it turned into
Yeah.
a
Oh my
combination of
god.
Kittan and Kamina. But that hit me in the
Boy,
chest, man.
boy, that's that right there. I was like, what the? I couldn't contain myself, man. I was just like, what the? Was not expecting that at all. At all. At all, man. At all.
On the digger.
Mm-mm-mm. Yo, so everybody that's in the comment section, if you guys want to ask some questions, we will go ahead and answer those. So go ahead and drop those questions. But yeah, man. Such a great show.
It's really, see, people are. Have you been getting, like, if you like Gurren Lagann, some people would
Oh
say,
gosh.
Kill la Kill.
I've seen Kill la Kill, but yeah, a lot of people have been asking me to watch that now. I'm like, I've seen it already, and I love it.
Right. What?
Matter of fact, it's one of those shows I've actually watched multiple times because I like it so much.
They'll say Darling in the Franks.
Now, I heard about that show. I heard it starts off good, but it just goes downhill so fast.
And for me,
Is is that a clean? About Vero's sweet dream with a family. That was a touching moment for me.
that was touching.
It really was, cause yeah, again, him being a beastman, he doesn't have spiral energy. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have spiral energy, so he can't have a family. So, it it was a touching moment, but also like how he bounced back and said, "Hold on, let's go do this." I was like, "Okay, let's go." I'm not. Those are things that I would probably watch off camera. I don't
Oh
do
boy,
one. I
Fooly
don't.
Fooly.
Yeah, I don't watch movies or OVAs really. So those are definitely things that I would always only watch off camera.
Oh yeah, Fooly Cooly.
Kamina versus Kittan. Big Kamina all day. What you mean? I love
Oh man,
Kittan, but
fuck.
no, it ain't no issue for me. It ain't no issue.
That's hard, man. Commoners, my boy. Man, Kittan just stole it
No.
from me at the end, man.
No, I can't do it. Kamina all day. He made his mark and he left it.
Yeah, yep.
Evangelion and Fully Cooley. I've seen all of Fully Cooley. I've seen bits and pieces of Evangelion. I know how it ends, so there's no point in me ever like reacting to that or anything. So, because it's so old, it's kind of hard not to know. But I love Fully Cooley. It's short, sweet, and to the point. At least the old one. I haven't seen the remake or whatever they did. I haven't seen that
They
one.
came out with some new ones now.
Yeah, I haven't seen that new one. I'm talking about that old school one that I expected in the beginning, which actually happened. Which anime surprised you the most after watching? Ooh, okay. Okay, so I guess we're going away from Gurren Lagann with this one. I prefer the one of the Gurren Lagann questions, but it's cool. It's cool. We got this. I'll go ahead and answer it first, and then we'll go ahead and let Amani answer it next. So for me, I'm a big fan of slice of life animes, comedy romance type animes. And there's this anime called School Days.
4 days.
Oh my gosh. All I'm gonna say is I was surprised. If any of you seen School Days, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It started off good, but it ended on a oh god. YB, School Day. Oh my god, I just did not know that's what I was watching. It got dark fast. Well, not fast. It just hit me fast. But what anime surprised you the most after watching?
I'll probably have to end up saying Gurren Lagann, but
Gurren Lagann, yeah.
uh, this- and then I'd probably want to say Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hey, Yu Yu Hakusho. Are you saying as a whole or which arc?
You
Are you
know,
talking about the demon tournament arc or the black dark tournament arc or?
from the beginning to the darkness tournament to at the end with in that
Yeah,
final tournament, you know.
yeah, that was a surprising end. Like, I mean, without spoiling it, I was rooting for somebody else, and obviously I was upset. But whatever.
Oh, can't forget. Yeah, yeah, man. The surprise me the most pick out of those, I will say I did not expect like that.
He said ReZero is really good anime if you enjoy the feels. I do. I do. I'm just a little bit hesitant on watching ReZero.
Oh man, ReZero, you'll oh boy, you'll love it.
Are you saying have I ever tried to work out with whatever that day's playing or any anime? I work out to anime music all the time. I love OSTs. Listen, I can't be a fan of like Bleach or watch a show like Naruto from beginning to end and not hear a bunch of OSTs. Even One Piece. Like they have a lot of openings in Fairy Tail. I mean, I'm a fan of all of these shows. Let's see. Did you guys see the Japan exclusive ending? The wait, what is YYA? Oh, the Yu Yu Hakusho Japan exclusive ending?
I
No,
didn't
I
see that.
don't. No, I don't. I doubt it. I don't think so.
Probably I didn't see that.
Uh. Yeah, nothing switches more than school days. Like again, they're just totally unexpected how that ended. Popular anime requests that you might not have seen yet. Listen, I guarantee you I've seen most of these. What you're asking, I'll go ahead and let you know right now. I've seen Hunter x Hunter. Seen where you been at, my boy? Where you been at? I've seen Code Geass. Where you been at? I haven't seen Death Note though. It was on. Hey YB, I see you, my boy. But I will go ahead and answer it. I've seen Seven Deadly Sins first season. Second season I probably do off camera. I don't got time for that copyright issue.
Oh boy, yeah, I don't man.
I ain't got time.
Yeah, that's
Persona, I've never even played those games. I've been meaning to actually.
I've heard that the
At least,
animation that the Persona 4 animation and Persona 5 animation, they'll teach you what you need to know.
yeah, yeah. I need to play Persona 5. I need to.
Oh, what you feel like is next for you?
Like show wise.
Yeah, what's next for you?
Um, be honest with you, I have not decided because I mean I'm finished with every show that I'm watching. Like I was only other than Goblin Slayer, which is what I'm watching. Gurren Lagann was one of my weekly shows, and Haikyuu, which I'm on the last season. It only has 10 episodes in the last season. I haven't even uploaded the first episode yet, but I've already recorded all 10 episodes. I just have to edit them all, so I'm done with that show also. So I just have to really. I need to put out a poll and decide on. I mean, let people vote because usually, like I said, I'm gonna pick one show for myself, and then I'll
And
let
let
the
them
people vote.
right.
That way, they get what they want to see, and I get what I want to see. Honestly, I'm still on the fence about it. I want to start up Ruby, like season 5, 6. I mean, volume 6. I'm sorry, don't want to rub nobody the wrong way, but I want to. I just haven't committed to it yet, and I know the first episode premieres on Rooster Teeth tomorrow. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just haven't decided. I have no idea. And I know you're watching like quite a few things right now, aren't you? You're watching what, Overlord? Aren't you still watching ReZero? You got that slime show.
ReZero earlier this week. I'm doing Have you seen Parasite the Maxim?
No, I haven't seen it. A lot of people request that also.
You want? I think you'll swing with that one. Parasite the Maxim on my channel. Player Slime is amazing. I love Slime. I love it. Overlord. Yep.
Mr. Pow and the Kisser. I know what you're talking about, that show, Snafu. I haven't watched it, but I do come across it all the time. I do. I haven't watched it though yet. And Food Wars was another show that always got recommended. I still haven't seen it. It's one of those shows that I've been kind of holding off on. I haven't quite decided on what I want. I don't know yet. I really don't. Like,
I wanted to react to Food Wars. I feel like some people say it's borderline
edgy,
but I
pretty much having sex with food.
I don't know. Is it?
Or foodgasms.
King Arthur.
Oh my gosh. King Arthur. Yes. Listen, I've seen Akame got killed. I've seen it. And trust me, I wish I hadn't, because that would have been another emotional ride. Trust me.
I wish I didn't see it either, man. I binged that whole thing.
Oh my gosh, man. It's such a good show. Like, even if I don't necessarily like how, without spoiling anything, even though I don't necessarily like how it ended, I enjoyed the ending. I enjoyed the show for what it was. Because again, like I said, I'm not hypercritical to things, you know? You're doing a voting system on Patreon or YouTube. Well, now that I have access to my community tab, I might just put the poll on YouTube. Because the only reason I was always putting them on Patreon or Twitter is because, I mean, one, more people who are actually interested in what I'm doing will want to vote on those platforms, because one, they're already supporting me through there anyway and care enough to want to see what I'm reacting to. But One Piece, now I'll talk about One Piece really fast. I'm about 200 episodes behind, so I wouldn't be starting at episode 1. I'll be starting at like episode like 600 and something. Just because, again, I like to let it build up so I can binge watch it. I'll put it in the poll. That will be a show I'll put in the poll. Just because I am interested in kind of. Yeah, I'm like, put like One Piece. I had to put like a disclaimer or something, because I don't want people thinking, oh my gosh, you're not at episode 1. Like, I've already seen hundreds of episodes. I'm not starting over.
Bro,
I'm not.
Bro, I want to be a part of the One Piece fandom so badly, man.
It's such a good show, man. Like, I think once you get started, like, yeah, the whole idea of that people say, oh, once you get through the first 100 episodes, yeah, it shouldn't take 100 episodes to kind of enjoy a show. But again, for me, of course, obviously I watched it when I was younger, but I never, I didn't remember it. So I picked it back up like years ago and started from episode 1. And at this time, it only had like 300 or 400 something episodes. So it was easy to catch up. So, but now, like, somebody coming on the outside trying to catch up to 800 episodes, it's like, you're gonna have to, if you did do it, you would have to do what everybody else is doing. Because I know, like, Super Mecha Frieza, Struck by Bells, I'm sure there's a few other people, but they're really the only 2 people that I know of right now that are reacting to it. They're doing like,
is doing it as well.
Okay, yeah. So I know they're doing like 4 episodes in a video. And that alone, as much as that's good. You're giving the people a lot of material. That's a lot of editing, or more of a because even with my Haikyuu, I started towards the end of the season of season 2, I was putting 2 episodes in a video, and that doubled the time that it was taking me to edit those. And also, you have to make sure that it falls in those guidelines of how you edit your videos, or it's just going to get hit, So it's a commitment. So it's really just all about how fast you really want to catch up. Because one, if you did an episode per video, you're gonna be doing that. That's gonna be
Or
your channel.
ever.
That's gonna be your channel. That's it.
And
I don't know if I'm gonna put Parasite on the poll. Wait a minute, I can't put One Piece on the poll. I just thought about it because I'm okay. So I do have this. As I said, I'm not doing sports anime after Haikyuu. That's it. Like I gotta take a break because my body.
Would you do a romantic comedy?
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm actually the poll that I'm gonna make next is gonna be more of a kind of slice of life kind of poll. So I know a lot of people ask me to they want to see me get hit with the feels first of all.
Lie in April. Huh?
So they're like, so Your Lie in April, Anohana, Erased, I think. I don't remember, but there's a few of those shows that people feel like, oh, I mean, a lot of people say ReZero also, but I'm just like, I mean, I'll put them in there, but ultimately, I also am gonna make sure. I kind of make sure that it's not gonna be, I get hit with a bunch of copyright because I was supposed to react to Hajime no Ippo, but that got blocked instantly.
I will say this: like, nah. Zero. At the same time, over time, they're gonna do what these do. They're gonna do it like days after you upload. They're gonna take it down depending on how you do it. I tried to transparent. I tried to lower the volume. It still doesn't work.
Yeah.
Whole playlist consists of like 4 or 5 episodes that's still up out of 26.
Yeah.
But in a little bit, I'm about to just upload the redirect video with all the links in the description to the uncut reaction. I say it was worth the try because at least that'll get your people enough time to see it.
Right. Let me see. Man. Forgot about these questions. I haven't seen Yuri on Ice. I'm probably not gonna watch that. That does not look like my cup of tea. Here's a question for you both. Which anime first episode was the most impactful for you? That's actually a really good question. Like, you're talking about first episode of an anime?
Good question. Holy shit. Will you say Attack on Titan episode 1?
I think Attack on Titan did do a really good job episode 1 because they kind of hit you with that shock factor immediately once the show starts. Like it would be up there. I'm trying to think of a bunch of other shows that I've seen. Because there's not really me. Oh yeah, I'm sure they got a lot of people. I don't know, man. That's hard to say. I mean, I guess I'll lean with Attack on Titan just because I can't think of anything off the top of my head, really. Oh well, not doing Your Lie in April. Not doing that then.
Yeah, man, people. I got a guy. Your Lie in April, man. I really want to, but I told you, Sony Music Entertainment, man, they give you a copyright strike on the spot.
Nope, I ain't messing with it then. Like they freaking hit somebody like Similar to Sanity. Ain't anybody mess with me. Nope.
For real.
Leave me alone. See, Lax Amani, best anime crossover ever. Hello from Russia. What's up, my man? Question: Code Geass or Gurren in mecha thematic? Oh, so are you just saying which is the better show in mecha the mecha genre? I guess. Be honest with you, I would. Okay, see, because they're both obviously two completely different shows. I would say when it comes to, I guess, action and having a more of a easy to follow storyline, I would give it to Gurren Lagann. Code Geass, it can get a bit complex.
It can get really complex if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, like if you're not really like paying attention to what's going on and like the little details of just things, Code Geass you can get lost and overwhelmed with just how much they're throwing at you. Because again, it's heavy on the political side. Because I mean, you got these royal families and all this battling between the Japanese and the Britannians, and there's just a lot going on. Then when you add the Gias, the confusion of what the Gias is, and then all that stuff. Because if you don't pay attention, the codes and all that, like it would kind of throw you off. I'm not reacting to Evangelion, no sir.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I really do see you doing Death Note. I really do.
I mean, I'm not against it. Like, I'm not against it. I'm sure a lot of people would love it. See, that's why I'm leaning towards Anohana DK, just because it's 11 episodes. And literally, like I said, Haikyuu, this last season was only 10 episodes, and I literally recorded all those in like 2 days.
Is that addicting to watch?
And like, oh boy, listen, I'm telling you, if you want a fan base, the Haikyuu fan base ain't no joke.
Oh yeah,
like they Haikyuu is one of the easiest shows to ever react to, ever, because it's pure epicness from episode 1. Like it's about volleyball, and you would never expect to be that into volleyball, but it's such a good show. Such a good show, man. I'm telling you, like if you ever find the time, like I'm saying honestly, if you throw it in a poll, it might destroy everything.
I got some names in the poll.
It's like you gotta be committed to doing that type of show. But I would say the only way it wouldn't destroy something is if you mixed in, because the shows that everybody recommends: Hajime no Ippo, Kuroko no Basket, Haikyuu. If you put like those 3 in a poll, it'll be a battle because they all recommend those shows. There's also a few baseball shows, but that's what I'm saying. I as much as I enjoy the sports anime, I like I said, I gotta back away from it.
You want to back away? Let's take a little break.
I get a little into it because I was like, oh my god, Eureka 7. I've seen Eureka 7. I haven't seen Steins Gate. A lot of people recommend Steins Gate.
About a certain scientific railgun.
Say again.
A certain scientific index finger.
Oh yeah.
So people say that's pretty hype.
Like I said, I got some thinking to do. I probably see Samurai Champloo was in the poll that Gurren Lagann was in. I wanted to watch it because I've only seen like a couple episodes, so I was like, you know what, I want to watch this series through its entirety, and I love the ending or whatever it's called. I think it's the ending. Hold on, I'm about to give y'all something. I'm gonna just play it through my phone. Shit's smooth, man. I'm telling you. Boy, let me stop before they go ahead and freaking hit me with some copyright stuff. But it's one of those shows. Like I'm probably gonna be doing it at some point. That might be the show I choose for myself. Who knows? I don't know. But JoJo, that's 2 because I know a lot of people. The main characters are comedy levels of macho. I don't believe that.
Oh, man,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all, sir. Oh man, but I don't know. I'll figure it out, man. You know what shows you gonna be watching after you finish what you're watching?
Most definitely. I plan on when I finish because Overlord is on like 12 more episodes left in that season. Catch up to that. I'll still be in the middle of Parasite. I'm gonna go ahead and tack on Konosuba.
Oh yeah, Konosuba. Yeah.
I tack that on, and then I have a voting poll for the list of anime that. And the list of anime that I got in my voting poll that I'm thinking of in my head right now, because I haven't seen Kill la Kill. There's Kill la Kill.
You haven't seen it? Oh boy. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Kill, Seraph of the End, The Diary, Future Diary, something else in there. I get it, but those are 3 that's in there right now.
Good stuff.
If you had to vote, which one would you vote for?
Me honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I would pick Kill la Kill. And I only say that just because, like I said, it's. I only watch shows multiple times that I really enjoy, and the, from the level of comedy, action, and even I would even say the pacing of the story, because the pacing is not bad at all, or the pacing of events is not bad at all. It's just pure entertainment, because like I said, you're getting comedy, you're getting action, you're getting a decent story. Like, I'm not saying it's the best, you know. Again, people are so hypercritical, but it's an enjoyable show. Deja vu. Nah, I've never seen Initial D, but I like that song.
Ever get you ever get those? Hey man, you gonna watch you gonna watch Boku no Pico?
I do get those. I'm like, first of all, I didn't never even knew what it was until somebody finally told me what. I'm like, I'm definitely not watching that.
What you said right there?
Like, I am not watching it at all. Like, cause I be getting people asking me that, man. I'm like, no, I'm not watching that shit. I'm like, I don't want to watch that. Exactly, just like King Arthur said, Kill la Kill is action comedy in school, because you get that school life, which is it's minor. It's not like they're like a traditional slice of life, like they're in reading books and all that stuff. Like, it's is a school life, like they are going to this school, but it's action comedy. It's enjoyable.
Okay. So for let me ask you for the if I was I feel like Kill la Kill is gonna win it all since I watched Gurren Lagann.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, yeah,
I know there's fan service in Kill la Kill. So how
yeah.
bad is it? Is it like bad to the point where I have to have
It's
a bunch of censor bars everywhere?
mm, no, you shouldn't need any censor bars anywhere. Um, if anything, the only thing you really see is like under boob. Like, it's kind of hard to get out of that, because I'm sure you've seen her in her
Fit.
her little
Yeah.
attire. Yeah, I mean, you can't get away from that. Like, any it's a big part of the show, so it's
If it covers
like I
up,
said, you don't.
right?
Yeah, it covers up enough. So like I said, you're just gonna get a bunch of under boob, nothing crazy. But I can definitely understand that, because I mean, I'm always hesitant about like doing shows like that as well, which is why I was a bit hesitant on Goblin Slayer. But I mean,
Oh yeah.
from episode 1 and 3 with Cowgirl and Old Girl, like I don't put more than what I would normally put in a video, so I think I'm good at this
Cowgirl
point.
boy. Cowgirl boy.
Well, she drinking that milk.
So yeah, I see. See, I remember we was talking about Goblin Slayer one time recently, and I said at first you was like, it's not real. I don't think it might be too much.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I see
yeah,
you
yeah,
binged
yeah.
all 3 episodes in one day. You uploaded all
I
3 episodes in one
did.
day.
I had to, because what I did was I binged the first two, and I literally edited them like that same day, just so that I can already have them uploaded and privated on YouTube. So then I could record the newest one and just literally put them all out in the same day. So I was like, that way I was playing catch up. I was like, I don't want to be behind.
Right.
I want to be. So I was like, That's what I say. I'll be grinding, man. It's like a lot of times I be losing sleep sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's all I can do is just look down the road and think it'll be worth it, you know.
Most definitely. Cause you get, and you really, and what I noticed, man, you really been grinding. You got your community, because we were just talking about the community tab too about a week ago.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, you almost at 10K, man. That's good.
yeah. So close, man. I'm so close, and I feel like it's so close but so far away. But I mean, literally within the last 3 4 days, I've gained like 400 subscribers. So it's like, okay, I like that.
Definitely.
So, and I'm hoping that there's no people in here that knows what happens when I hit 10K, because I don't know if I can uphold that uphold that. I might, but I don't know. It's a little tough on the body. I feel like DK might be the only one that knows, but oh, okay, he knows. Okay, YB knows. Oh, okay. Oh. Listen, I say I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream once I hit 10K.
Oh boy.
And I only say that because, listen, I know the only way I'll be able to do it is when Kingdom Hearts comes out. I know I can do it. Then I'm like, I don't need no sleep. It's just all about I'm just trying to make sure that everything's all right whenever I do that because I got time. It's like I'm just looking forward to that though. I really am.
Ever seen
Yeah.
You ever seen it's a romantic comedy. I'm sure you'll like it. You ever seen Nisekoi?
You said Nisekoi?
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 Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Nah, watching
I
from
would suggest
Clearwater, Florida. Hey.
was doing something, if you was doing a romantic comedy like that and you was doing a poll for that, I'd say Nisekoi. That's one of my favorites. It's a slice of life as well.
Ooh, so you had me a slice of life.
Comedy and slice of life.
I'm telling you, that's my bread and butter. I mean, I love shonen. Like, give me good action, superpower type stuff, but slice of life has always been like my go-to. That's generally what I enjoy most. Cause I mean, it's like again, it's one of those things. Like, it's one of those ones that I really kind of got into, like early on. Cause again, yeah, Dragon Ball Z was like one of those when I grew up on. I grew up on Inuyasha, things like that, which I've never finished. I need to finish at some point, but um, given like the stuff that I used to watch when I was younger, it's just slice of life was always gonna take the cake. Slice of life and a bit of romance. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Give me a little bit of romance, boy. Another one of my favorite slice of life romantic comedies was I'm sure maybe some of you in the comment section have maybe seen it. Lovely Complex. It's pretty much about these two people. This girl, she's like really tall for her age, and the boy is like really short for his age, and she has a crush on him. So it's a complex. So it's like it's a hilarious, but it's such a good show. I have done. I mean, I've seen One Punch Man. I do can't. Oh, tongue tied. I cannot wait for season 2.
2020.
Oh boy, season 2 is gonna be nice.
And lead.
I've never seen it, but I know it used to come on. I'm pretty sure it used to come on Adult Swim at some point. I'm pretty sure.
For
Never watched it though.
That I'm gonna make the episode one reaction to that.
Oh, is it that bad?
People said it. People say it's horror.
Oh goodness. Oh well, I definitely ain't watching it then. Ugh. Is blood that one show that came on Adult Swim? If it is, I feel like I've seen it. I don't remember where the girl had like a twin or something. I don't remember. It's been so long. Have I seen School Rumble? I've seen the first because there's multiple seasons, right? I've seen I think the first season, I believe, but I have seen School Rumble. It's an enjoyable slice of life. See, I'm telling you, boy, I love me some slice of life. What is horror? Horror is horror, man. I don't play scary games. I don't watch scary anime, but I can watch. I love scary movies. Which I need to stream a scary game just because I know people would enjoy it.
Evil Within.
I ain't got that in me. I can't do it. Clanad. Oh, Clanad. The feels, man. The feels. Oh, I love Clanad. Oh, that and the after story. Such a ooh. I'm telling you.
Slice of life.
Oh, it is. I'm telling you. If you want to go on it's slice of life. It's got the romantic comedy. Yep, exactly. Drama, comedy. Supernatural, I wouldn't say as much supernatural. I mean, I don't remember too much supernatural stuff that happened, unless you're talking about the little teddy bear thing. That's all I'm going to say there. But I don't really remember anything supernatural, but it's definitely a good ride, trust me. No, yeah, don't start on Clan Ad. It's just such a good show, man. But if you guys don't have any more questions, I know y'all just kind of chatting it up, which is cool. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Boom, 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 boom. Like we totally got off topic. We were typically pretty much done with Gurren Lagann anyway.
So yeah, you're
Like,
gonna watch what? You're just gonna watch the movie yourself, or?
oh yeah, I don't really like do like movie like reactions or like OVAs. Like they did get me, like my people did get me to do the a Haikyuu like movie ending, which I normally wouldn't do, but I had love for another team on this show that they showed the point of view of. So that was like the one and only time I would ever do that. It was enjoyable. I wasn't upset that I did it. It was awesome. So, but I typically don't do like those kind of stuff. Like unless it's a regular episode to a regular show, I kind of just stay away from it. Listen, DK, you gonna have to wait until the episode drops if you want to know how I feel about the opening. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you. Okay, well I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this much. You know, cause you really could just wait till Monday. You know it'll. Well, no, you're on Patreon as well. So I mean, I've actually just finished rendering that first episode, so I might actually put it on Patreon tomorrow. Actually, but I don't know, man. I would definitely say it grew on me as in the 10 episodes that I watched. But definitely, I would probably say the first and the second season, Fly High in openings were my favorite still.
Oh, so they got
Definitely,
catchy
I did
music.
enjoy. Oh, the openings are. Listen, they get me prepared. I swear, I think I'm on the court with them. I'm telling you. Like I'm like, where's my volleyball at? Where's my jersey? Where's my uniform? I'm ready. Coach, put me in. Put me in. The one thing I can say I enjoy most about the season 3 opening was the symbolism. Like I understood immediately what it meant. And you guys will know what I'm talking about when I post that first episode. But I understood why they were looking the way they were, and just it's still crazy how it took 10 episodes for that. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. What about we about to see Lex go out for volleyball? See, I wish I did skits and shit, because I would go freaking get me a volleyball. I would set me up a net, and I would like play the theme music. Sakoi, Sakoi. Well, like what?
Now let's go.
I'm telling you, Sao abridge.
Like sort of
Yeah, I
online.
love. Well, I do and I don't. It's just there's certain parts of the story that I like, some I don't. I wasn't a fan of the elfin story when they were.
Oh,
I just wasn't a fan of that one scene that happened with Asuna. I was like, what the fuck, man.
let me tell you. For I'm apologize ahead of time for any of y'all in the comment section right now. That's a sort of online fanboy fangirl. Man,
Yeah.
I
He
I
said, I can't stand that
do
shit.
not like it.
He said, I cannot stand that shit. That shit's trash.
Not, I mean, they got good elements. It's just for me,
They didn't.
it's bad and
I can't understand that.
Arsenal. Oh, I hate that couple. That's the worst couple ever.
I can understand. I can definitely understand that because again, me being someone who is an hypercritical, and I can see where show has a fault, but I don't like nitpick at it. I can definitely see what you're talking about. The pacing of the show was terrible. They things that could have been slowed down and actually let us enjoy more of, instead of jumping from floor like 10 instead of to jump into like floor 50, 60 and all that. I'm like, why
Damn
didn't they
thing.
let us see all the progression to each floor? That would have been enjoyable.
It's like a 2 episode.
But and then they had like time skips. Like they had already spent like 2 years in the game or a year or two in the game, and we didn't even see none of that. I'm like, what the like? The pacing was of events was terrible. For me, like I said, there was just like little elements that I enjoyed. But again, they definitely could have did better. But I don't know. I don't know. They like I said, I enjoy the show, but it's just little parts. Like I said, I cannot stand that one part with the stripping of and doing the
Oh man.
like what. I was listen. That was when I was like, Kirito, give me the power. I'm gonna beat his ass. That's what's about to happen. Like it made me mad seeing that. Like
Hey, like, bro, when I tell you this, it sounds like I'll probably be bashing it, man, but I would take Sasuke. I'll take Sasuke and Sakura over Kirito and Asuna, man.
Listen, I'll take Sasuke and Sakura over anybody. Like, let me stop. I'm being a fanboy now because Sasuke's my boy. Like, Sasuke all fucking day. Naruto who? Naruto who?
I feel you. I'm a super kind of guy.
I've always been that. I've always leaned more towards those type of characters anyway, though. Like Sasuke, Vegeta's my favorite in Dragon Ball Z.
There you
Goku's
go.
cool.
There you go.
I'll say exactly. That's what I'm saying. Vegeta's my boy. Like he ain't
yeah.
about that whole goody goody two shoes. Like let's just fight. You know, I ain't got time for this bullshit. He ain't trying to be all Mr. Nice Guy. You know. Oh, Itachi too. Yeah, Itachi's my boy. I respected Itachi a lot after we really found out the truth. Like I had mad respect. Killua, yeah, of course. But honestly, in Hunter x Hunter, Hisoka's I would say my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, just because I mean, once you look past his pedophilia, once you look past that, he's a straight savage. And what cemented that because he was always like kind of like interesting guy to me in that show. But once I saw him like really commit to help Gon and Killua out in the Greed Island arc, like when they were fighting Razor, I was like, yo, he's that man. I don't care. Thank you, Shotty. Thank you.
Me is Killua, but at the same time, I love Knuckle.
Oh, Knuckle Bond's the man. Knuckle's the man. Hunter x Hunter comes after Yu Yu Hakusho, of course, and of course Yusuke's my boy. First of all,
miss you.
And Yusuke and Hiei. Mm-hmm.
Don't like Kuwabara?
Kuwabara, he's the comedy relief for me.
Hey, he go hard.
Hey, DK, don't be quoting that.
Once you look past the pedophilia, he is.
Listen, this is what you need to learn about DK. DK is one of my he's a troll, but he's a Fortnite kind of troll. He's one of those guys I always play Fortnite with, right. And he just always talking shit. But I can't say much because he's good. Killua is the Hiei of the show. I don't know. Well, matter of fact, you know what? I can get behind that. Cause Hiei, I would almost say Hiei is almost like a mix of Killua and Vegeta. Just because Hiei cares like about his sister. He cares about his sister, but he doesn't want her to know that he's her brother. Just like Vegeta, he cares about his family, but he tries to make it seem like he doesn't really care. I mean, you know. But, I mean, then you mix in the Killua and Hiei, they both fast as hell, and they both savages.
There's one thing about Killua that's different from both of them. You know, without spoiling, you know, he has that scared factor, you know, being scared.
Oh, yeah, when that intimidation triggered, like when he was ready to, hold on, like, then again, you got to remember when Hiei was fighting Bui, and he came back, that boy was scared. Like after he I guess got consumed by the dragon, and Bui didn't know what to do. He couldn't do nothing.
Boy, Dragon of the Darkness Flame, my favorite move.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Killua doesn't have any sisters. See, that always threw me off. I always thought the little doll looking one was a girl, and then I always thought the I guess the one that's always with his mom was a girl. But I think I did know they were boys, but I still think that's weird, man. It's just fucking weird.
Who's your favorite Chimera Ant?
My favorite Chimera Ant? None of them. Like, honestly, if I had to pick one, I would go with Pito.
Yeah, Cat Girl Bay.
Yeah, I would have to go with her.
Cat Girl Bay.
Miriam. Yeah, I'm sure everybody likes Miriam, but without spoiling it, I just wish he would have got his butt beat. Like, I'm still upset by that. Kite Ant. That's fucked up.
Oh man, don't. Oh.
That's fucked up.
Man. Come on, man.
That's fucked up.
Kite could have been Kamina to me, man. Oh.
Yeah, Kite was that man. Kite was that man. Oh man. That's messed up, man. He said, "Ain't liking nobody who did my boy Kite dirty."
Man.
You know what? I can understand that, Alexander. I can understand it. I ain't mad at that at all. That is enough reason to hate her. I'm actually to the point where I might actually pick up the manga for that as well, because I'm like, I might as well. They ain't gonna make the anime or continue it, and I know my boy Hisoka finally gets what he wants, so I need to read that.
Get past the pedophilia.
Listen, damn it, I keep telling people. I watch a lot of Jump Force streams, and I stand by. He will be a main.
Bro, bro, Jump Force.
Yeah, I saw that you played it. Lucky bastard.
Don't ask me how. I don't know how I got it.
But I'm really glad that they didn't put my other main in the game, like in the beta, because I didn't want people to already see what he about. My boy Sanji. See, but given that you ain't in that One Piece fandom, man, you got to get in there. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Especially because with that game, obviously they're putting a lot of One Piece characters in there, and these are post time skip One Piece characters. So it's like
this gear that Luffy's at right now. That's the gear he's at now in the show.
Yeah. Well, at least where I'm at, because again, I'm like 200 some episodes behind. But Gear 4 is what I last saw him use. So like I said, this is post time skip. Zoro's post time skip. The Sanji's post time skip. But that's what they're doing, because even with Bleach, with Rukia, Aizen, and Ichigo, these are the manga characters. They weren't in the anime. Oh, I'm not gonna do a Hunter x Hunter manga reaction. Now, I see people doing. See, now I'm not okay. See, I'm not necessarily against that, but it would be more of a discussion type thing, because, like, there's one channel he's not doing One Piece reactions. He's reading the manga and kind of doing discussions on when he finishes like those chapters of a certain arc, and I would probably like do it or like something of that style, but I don't think I would do. Huh?
Do you do manga reactions?
Who?
Oh, how does somebody does manga reactions?
They put up they'll put up what's it called? Like they'll put up like the pages on the video. Like little, because it's not moving, but putting the page up there, and then I guess what they talking about. I don't think they'll put the entire like page. I mean the entire chapter, but they put up like pretty much what their topic of discussion is, and boom. Anyone here seen Air Gear? Listen, I love me some Air Gear. I read the manga, fucking amazing.
I loves Air Gear.
Air Gear is amazing, man. I'm telling you, I read the manga, watched the anime many times. It's just so good, man. Enjoyable. So I even made a few Air Gear references in my Goblin Slayer reaction. A few people actually got it, so it was dope.
Low versus Hisoka.
Yeah, that's
I've been
yeah,
wanting that fight.
yeah.
I've been wanting that to happen.
They're just never gonna animate it, so it's like that's what I'm saying. I waited for a long time to see if they were ever gonna animate Bleach again. It just doesn't. It's not gonna happen. So I'm like, that's why I'm just gonna start reading the manga. Because even though I don't mind being spoiled in the manga because I don't plan on reacting to it or anything. Like, are you a Bleach fan? Or I mean, have you seen it at least?
I surprisingly haven't seen it.
Okay, well, there's like little things like, well, I'm not even gonna talk about it, but there's things that I know that you don't won't see in the anime, but they happen in the manga, and I know about these things, and I wish they would have showed them in the anime, but now that they're in the manga, I'm like, I need to read this, I need to witness this, you know.
Speaking of manga and anime transitions, are you did you give up on reading? I mean, not reading, but did you give up on watching Tokyo Ghoul?
I never even watched it at all.
Uh,
I haven't seen it at all, like at all.
Tell you what, man. After season one, just read the rest of it in the manga.
Well, yeah, because I hear a lot of people say that it just doesn't like follow the manga, or it just I don't know. I hear a lot of people talking about it though, like how it's just off. So
A bad example of time skip.
Jet Set Radio, I can see that. Air Gear did kind of remind me of Jet Set Radio.
I thought they was based off of each other or something.
Yeah, it did remind me of that. And like I said, the anime and the manga are really good, and I enjoyed them both. Arthur, Arthur. Without spoiling it, don't spoil it, my man. But there's a specific bankai that I am looking forward to see that we didn't see in the show. Now you know who I'm talking about. So don't say nothing. Just like agree. Give me some signage. Just give me some signage. You know what I'm talking about because boy Amani hasn't seen it. And one day, who knows? Many years from now, he might decide to watch it, and he gonna be feeling the same way that I'm feeling.
Bro.
DK, stop it. Stop it. You stop it now.
Bro, man. Well, did we good? Covered most of the topics of Gurren Lagann. You already know Gurren Lagann.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Solid 9.3 out of 10.
Right. Like I said, it hit that top 5 spot for me. So it was definitely a great show. Great show. But appreciate everybody stopping by the stream. Everybody. Like, it was quite a bit of y'all here, which was awesome. I didn't, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect, because at one point we was up to like 40-some people in here, which was awesome.
Right, yeah.
So, I mean, I think it was dope. It was some good ass support. Definitely makes me want to do this a lot more. Definitely going to do this a lot more. And also, there's a few, for those of you who don't know, me and Darius, if you've been familiar with my channel for a while, you know me and Darius have been, cool for the longest. We've been kind of talking about starting up a Reactors podcast. Just to, talk about, not only just the animes, but other topics and things like that. Just kind of let you all know, just kind of see a more of a laid back kind of chill side to us and things like that. And honestly, this discussion right here it was really good practice for something like that. Like, we're still hashing out the details, so you guys should definitely be on the lookout for that. Me and him are still definitely going to be talking more about that. Like I said, we don't have any details, but I don't know. I think this was dope. I think it was dope, man. Like I said, I appreciate, coming through, chatting with me. That was awesome.
Man, most definitely. It's first time I joined in on somebody else's stream for a discussion, man. It was really good. You got some nice people
That's
here,
good. Hey man, see, that's my thing. It's all about having a good, awesome community. I don't wanna have a bunch of negativity. And everybody in here has been nothing but positive, and that's all you can really ask for. So,
Right. Just know, the more you grow, you'll have those day one, or you'll have those in the middle, I just joint kind of people that will,
right.
start
And
trolling you.
like I said, right. I mean, ultimately, it's inevitable as you grow as a channel. But for the most part, when it comes to these kind of discussions and like live things, most people that are really on that really negative troll stuff, because I'm cool with the positive trolls. That's whatever. But the negative, they don't usually hang around the live streams. You know, they just usually drop a comment and leave.
All right.
Oh yeah. Once we get it all the details hashed out, 2099. There will be, the title will tell everything. The description box will have everything. Like we'll make sure that no one gets spoiled on anything. Like I said, it'll just be just a bunch of just chit chatting. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna talk to him more about it. We're gonna hash out these details, because like I said, we want to get a bunch of people involved, like whether it just be me and him doing it manually or just kind of and obviously inviting people onto the show and things like that.
I
Like I
definitely
said,
would love
there's
to
a
be a
lot of
part of it.
yeah, like I said, we got a lot of details we need to hash out, like especially with availabilities and just again, it's a lot. So like I said, me and him are still gonna be talking about it, but we definitely keep everybody posted on that. But of course, keep enjoying both of our videos. Me and Amani's, and also if you guys did not know, if those of you that aren't just a fan of his, fan of mine, but also a fan of him, I did have his channels linked down below in the description box, so you can always go and check that out. That's pretty much it. Ooh, I still got Spider-Man in my title. But yeah, that reminds me, I do need to play that Spider-Man DLC. Yeah, definitely. But yeah. Oh yeah, we'll definitely do some listener submitted questions and things like that. Like I said, in time, I'll definitely put out a video announcing everything. So just like I said, stay tuned. But again, like I said, appreciate everybody for stopping through. And yo, that's it, man.
Isn't everybody?